Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer and welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. It is Tuesday. It's currently 5:55 PM here in Brisbane. And that means it's one thing. It's time for Tuesday Thunder with AUS-NZ Racing. Now, if you've not made it along for one of these streams before, then you are in for an absolute treat. AUS-NZ Racing are a group of great guys based in Australia and New Zealand, of course. And we go racing in RaceRoom Racing Experience every Tuesday. We just pick a random... well, the newbie from last week picks a random combination, and then away we go. This week, we are doing GT3 cars at Suzuka. So that's always going to be fun. GT3 cars are always going to be fun because you get a pretty close race, and Suzuka is just an absolutely classic track, so yeah, it's pretty good.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So you can hear in the background the practice session is running at the moment, so we've got 5 minutes before we actually kick into the real practice session. So I'm just gonna have a little chat with you guys for a bit. Welcome along wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Lucky. Good to see you, mate. Yeah. What's going on with the channel? Well, lots of things, really. Lots of things. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, considering the... considering we've only been doing this for about a year and a half, 2 years really. We had a nice community event of the weekend, and thank you so much to everyone for turning up as well. It was so much fun. There is a link in the description to Discord, by the way, my Discord server. If you want to come and join me for the next one, click that link, say hi, and then whenever the next event gets announced, we will, yeah, we'll get it on. Tigerheim, good to see you, mate. It's it's very hot. It's stinking hot here in Brisbane at the moment. Probably about 35, 36. We had a bit of a storm before. Some thunder on Tuesday Thunder, funnily enough. But yeah, it's about 35, humidity around about 70-80%. No ceiling fan. No ceiling fan because that makes lots of wind noise on the microphone. And I live in a bit of an old house, a rental house, and it doesn't have aircon, so these... these races in the middle of summer can get pretty warm and pretty sweaty. So thankfully I have my AUS-NZ Racing t-shirt to keep me nice and cool with all the latest moisture wicking technology. Where it wicks that moisture to, I don't want to know. Kangaroo Point, that's a nice part of the world, mate. Nice and central. Oh, JT, good to see you, mate. How are you? What time is it where you are? I mean, it must be, let's have a look. 1 in the morning or something? 1 or 2 in the morning? Jeez, alright. Well, wherever you are, what part of the world you're tuning in from, whatever time it is, thank you very much. I'm going to switch it over to the spectate screen. 1 second, guys, so at least we can get some RaceRoom up on the screen and see the timing so far. So, let's do that. California's a bit of a drive, Chris. California's a bit of a drive. I could probably drive to... what is it going to be called? If I drive down to Sydney, down to Melbourne, that would probably get it cool a little bit. It's weird thinking of that because born and raised in the UK, now living in Australia, you have to drive south for it to get colder instead of driving north. More towards the penguins. And do we have polar bears in Antarctica? We're getting really off topic now, this isn't racing. Anyway, you can see in the background the timing session, so we have 2 minutes of practice left. I'm currently at the top of the leaderboard with a 2-minute 2.9.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Spotter, giving me an update there. I don't think that's going to last because we haven't got the big hitters here. We haven't got Heath, we haven't got Brody. It's just... John's not set a lap time. Clint's not set a lap time.
Behind has just done a 2:03.14.
And as I say that, Felix is getting ever closer. He's only a 10th behind now. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty tight field, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to this one. Which brings me nicely onto my next point. All of the guys here at AUS-NZ Racing, we all like to have a little chat during these races, and you may or may not have heard the previous Tuesday Thunder was officially the first video on my YouTube that is not eligible for monetization because YouTube flagged it as having inappropriate content. So if that doesn't tell you about the kind of the kind of quality content we can expect on this stream, then I don't know what will. And I guess there's no other way really to put this off than bring them in and say hi. So I'm going to pause the music and I'm going to bring the chat in. Evening, everybody. We are now live on stream.
Hello, everybody.
Hey mate, I was saying good things about you there earlier.
Oh, I'd expect no less. I was just telling everybody on stream how last week was the first ever video that's been demonetized on my channel. So I want to give you big congratulations for that.
We'll set up a GoFundMe page for you.
Oh.
We had to watch ads on that, you know that?
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, Jude.
Send them back.
They must have remonetized it.
No, YouTube's keeping it.
Oh, it's only 50 cents. They can have it. It's fine.
I can't be too mean to Daniel. His forced feedback settings actually help me, so.
50 cent.
See, that's the ploy. That's the ploy. You know, win you with kindness, mate.
Uh-oh.
Alright, it's Tuesday. Thunder.
Yeah, good password.
Nice one.
Right on cue.
Passwords up, follows.
Excellent.
Follows. Now,
Okay, so it's ticked over to 6 p.m. local time here in Brisbane, which means it is time to leave the practice server and join the real server. Tagerheim, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome for the force feedback settings. Let me put the music back on again in the background. I'm very useful that it was, I'm very helpful. I'm very glad that it was helpful. There we go, I'll get my words out eventually. I've struggled with force feedback in RaceRoom for quite some time, to be honest with you. And not because I don't like it, but it's because I haven't found the right settings, and there was a few settings that I had that just didn't feel right, and I didn't know why they didn't feel right. So I had a play around, found some really good settings, and thought I'd share them with you guys. So if you can make any use of those, and go and check that video out. I really should have put a link on the video on the screen somewhere so you could see that. Professional streamer as always. Anyway, we are going to be driving the Porsche 911 GT3 R today, the 2019 version of the car. And I am not going to tell you the password because that is obviously secret, super squirrel secret AUS-NZ Racing business. And hopefully it's right. Yes, it's right. So we're going to load the game. I'm going to bring the AUS-NZ guys back in.
I'm happy.
I have smoke.
I'm getting wrong password.
Wrong password.
Copy and paste. Just check also that you're in the right
Different
server.
server, probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's down the bottom of the list.
There's
Maybe
two.
check.
35-minute race, isn't it?
Yeah, 35-minute race. That one.
Ooh, there's a bit of hanging there now.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, JT. RaceRoom force feedback is amazing since the December update. It just feels great. It's become my favourite sim
Hey.
very quickly.
Hello.
Yeah, go, mate.
Who have we got here?
Fantastic.
That's
Get some
pretty good.
new people joining the server. You can actually see on the screen right above me
Aye, Captain Skirvin.
who is talking. Well, because it's open mic, quite a lot of people seem to talk at the same time, so it can be a little bit difficult to follow. But
Permission
yeah,
granted.
we're in the session, so that means we should switch it over to the RaceRoom view.
Oh, shit.
And I got some full screen
Bit of
beauty.
a doozy.
You can imagine in the future AUS-NZ Space Race. What the hell would that
And it's now 6:05 local time, so there is no time like the present to get practicing. I'm going to need as much as I can today.
Already got a star citizenship. So
Now time for the graceful bit. Now time for the very graceful bit of putting the VR headset on, so I can only really apologise in advance for the mess that you're about to see. See you in a few seconds, guys.
I've got my fair share of ships.
Yeah, my mate got a constellation, and I tried loading my ship into. I tried docking him.
Hooray.
Ooh, you like a bit of docking, don't you?
Yeah.
That's a bit spicy.
Oh
But
dear.
yeah,
You really
tried
do.
loading into a ship with that. Wow.
Light spit, you'll be right.
But what I
Position
do
for
like
entry.
is the voice comm. So if you get a face scan or like webcam, you can talk to them.
I told you guys it
via
wasn't
voice
graceful.
over the comms. Obvious self-talking.
And now I'm going to fix the in-screen overlay. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. I think I've had a bit of a VR issue here. What's going on? I have a few things pinned inside my VR headset that I can see. However, it doesn't seem to be registering my Oculus Touch controller, so I think I might have to go for a quit and a restart. Oh dear. Let's put the music back on. That wasn't meant to happen.
The evening.
Ah, that's alright. Yeah.
Yeah, Lockie, I'm glad to hear the Wi-Fi is pretty good for you, mate. Now that you're not racing in today's race, we actually might stand a chance. Okay, here we go. My Oculus software is back. No, it's not. What's going on? Come on, Oculus, behave. It's not registering my click. Let's try that. So I have, basically, this is probably a good time to run you through my actual setup. I have some telemetry in my VR headset, which I can see. So I can see like speed and tire grip, lap times, positional standings, that kind of thing. I also have the chat setup as well, so I can see what you're saying inside the VR headset. Yep, that's right. Benjamin Simmers is a very nice guy. He's very, very useful for sharing that information. AUS-NZ is actually watching. That means it's Naptic. Hey, mate. By the way, AUS-NZ, post the link in the chat if you can, because they also stream the race live. So if you want to watch it from a third-person perspective broadcast, then go for it. It's pretty good. Commentary is whack. Just going to restart my Oculus software for a minute. I'm having a few issues here, guys. All the while, this is eating into practice time. Hey, Chuck, good to see you, mate. Thank you for turning along. Yeah, hopefully I can get the game up and running in 10 minutes. I'm having a few technical issues with my Oculus software here at the moment. I'm struggling to get my overlays pinned in-game, which I rely on to see you guys in chat, and basically just statistics so I can see actually how I'm doing in the race. Okay, here we go. We're back. We're back. This is all thoroughly interesting viewing for you guys. I should probably put a more interesting screen on. Where are we? There we go. You can see some footage in the background instead of just looking at a blank screen. That is the combination that we are doing today that you can see on the screen right now. We are doing GT3s at Suzuka. Race starting at hour, hence the panic of trying to get this all back up and running again. Looks like some kind of Minority Report nonsense here. So, okay, here we go. Telemetry is up and running. Add new desktop panel, go to Google Chrome, YouTube Studio, live chat. There we go, that is up and running. Make sure I pin it, put it behind the telemetry. Oh, JT, I need all the practice I can get, mate, trust me. This car is a bit of a handful. And last but not least, my subscriber window, because in the very rare event that someone does subscribe during a live stream, I'll actually be able to see the name. Okay. Almost there. Almost time. Cool. There we go. Right, let's get back in RaceRoom. I'm going to keep the headset on. I think it might be something to do if the headset goes into standby mode. It doesn't like that, and maybe when I had the headset down on the desk when I was talking to you guys before, it kind of just cut out for a minute. But a quick restart, and we are... Well, I was going to say back in the game. We're not quite back in the game yet. But what is it now? 6:09. So realistically, by the time we get to the practice session, we're going to have maybe 3 or 4 laps. Hey, Chuck. So I did have some quick practice laps before, and I was about a second off my leaderboard time. But there are some incredibly fast guys. Incredibly fast guys in these races. Brody is no slouch. Heath is no slouch. John Bradshaw is no slouch. Aaron, aka Sticky, is no slouch. Lachlan is definitely no slouch, but he's in the middle of a field somewhere on a Wi-Fi connection watching this, so he doesn't count, but he's no slouch either. Okay. We're back in the race room, sort of. We have the infamous loading screen, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with. And I say that because RaceRoom does have some long loading times sometimes. When I say sometimes, I mean all of the time. Yeah, Jay, AUS-NZ are going to be streaming as well Oh wow, we got 18 people in the server. I better get cranking. And go back to our car selection, Porsche 911 GT3 R 2019. That is not a mouthful. And if I remember correctly, what is the password? If you're enjoying the music, by the way, there is a link in the description to the SoundCloud playlist, so go and check that out and give that a like. So I just have a little awkward dance here while I wait for RaceRoom to load. Nothing awkward. You may have a delayed stream, but you'll be fine, mate. As long as you get the stream in the end. And that reminds me, fuel. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's cruel. For some context, Lockie actually ran out of fuel in last week's Tuesday Thunder event, and he was doing really well. TCR cars at Spa, with about 16 cars battling for the lead on the last lap. If you haven't watched the stream, go and check that out. That is a crazy race. Hey Ed, how are you, mate? It may be early for you. It may be 8:11 in the morning in the UK, but for me it's 6:11 PM in Brisbane. It means I've just got home from work and it's time to go racing with AUS-NZ. Too much information there, Chuck, but thank you for that information all the same. That I do feel very relieved to know that Sector 1 of Suzuka arouses you in ways it shouldn't. Oh, some of the things you see on this channel. Okay, we're back. Let's pause the music. Let's bring in the AUS-NZ boys and let's get some practice laps in as soon as possible.
Really like.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what I was about to say, sorry.
We have fixed setups in these cars, so I'm going to put the brake lights back up.
Sorry.
We'll see, we'll see.
61. That's good. Can't really change too much on this. I'm just going to go out and get it with
bloody crabs.
What crab's going? The BMW?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking bad for the Beamer then.
Sorry guys, I had a few technical difficulties, so I was away for the past few minutes.
No worries.
Yeah, papa.
So if you've been saying nice things about me, you'll have to say them again.
Are you a cricket fan, Dan?
I should be, considering I'm a Pommy, but no, unfortunately not.
Pommy living in Lobby,
Did you get sunburnt when you first moved over?
No, actually, I was very sun smart. You got to be in Queensland.
Makes your beer hot anyway, so there's no point being.
Oh, I'm used to that. I'm used to warm beer, mate.
Tried some bloody warm ale at a beer festival. Oh, that's terrible. It just thundered for it.
Guinness warm is really nice though.
If you haven't already tried it, you should give Foster's a go. That's pretty tasty.
Oh.
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I actually used to live about 2 minutes down the road from the brewery in Manchester. It smelled awful.
Unsubscribed.
You can tell your viewers if they come in here that we know Foster's.
yeah. Reported.
Reported.
Inappropriate content.
That's good you kept away from Boston, mate.
Yeah, man.
Remember KB?
KB draft.
Hey Ed, what's the schedule for the test race? Oh, actually, no, I can't do it this weekend. Sorry, I'm going to be away, mate. I just realised I'm away from Friday evening until Monday evening, so unfortunately I can't do that for you. Sorry, Ed.
Yeah, you. No, the wrong Benny.
Benny 3.
I can do it on Thursday night if you want.
Ah, M6.
Oh, yeah.
Don't like Tetris cars.
All right.
Being told.
What was that?
Fucking hairdresser. There you go. Hey, can you do my hair? I'm bald.
Whoa.
What do you do for scalp?
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. That's my
Just leave it dry.
that was my mute button. That's not only my Discord mute button, not my camera button. Oops. Need to get that fixed. Something funky's going on with my assignments there.
Well, nice. Nice limit.
I reckon I could go second for there, eh, JB?
Let's concentrate and get a good lap on the board.
Hello.
We haven't got much practice left.
You reckon that called a second, JB?
No, first.
Bradshaw,
Yeah?
204,
Yeah.
30.
Come on, big girl.
Oh, this car feels so good to drive. I love the way the rear just steers in. It kind of feels like you're going to lose it. And then you're not, you just have to plant the throttle and floor it. Because all the weight is in the rear, because it's a Porsche.
There you go, mate.
Who's and wheeze?
In that order?
Yep.
Yep.
At the same time.
Whoa.
Just 204 there.
That's a bluffing.
Calculate fuel for 35 minutes.
Be about 17, JB? Oh, 64, sorry.
59 litres.
Let's see what kind of time we can put on the board.
62.
Oh, what time you smashing?
2043.
Oh, dude. Alright. I reckon I could do it.
Told you what bloody aliens doing up there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling confident.
Low 204s.
Feeling very confident.
See some new names in here too.
Yeah.
It's not really a 204 flat.
There's some young blokes in here, break some people in here.
Currently 3 seconds.
Yes. Yeah, it sounded nervous.
Yeah.
203.
Mazzy.
Yeah, all fun here, mate.
There you go.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey, nerd.
Like who, JB? I was just going.
Geez, well, it's almost into a 202.
Oh, get lost, Daniel.
Sorry, guys.
Bam.
Who's server admin, by the way? Because they're well within their rights to ban me if they want.
Just wait for Brody. He normally shows up last minute.
Oh, he was just turning up in the Mustang there.
Yeah. Go 201.
He's not
Hence us all.
just stinks in. It's like, oh,
Come back at me when you.
That's very true, Takaheim.
Yeah. Then we'll talk.
No one outside of Australia drinks it either. I'm trying to think. The beers in Australia, VB is probably the most popular. You got Castlemaine.
Swab there, Toby.
You got 4X. Tooheys. That's another nice Australian beer. Nothing nicer than a Tooheys Extra Dry at Ted. A nice refreshing beverage on a warm day after work. I should have had one actually. 35 degrees and 80% humidity. No air conditioning and no ceiling fan because, you know, realism.
Sector 2 is 0.14 of the base. Brake temperature.
Now, when I was going around on the leaderboards last night, I did manage a 201.
Hey, DF.
0.9.
Tell Jay to get in and race. He hasn't raced with us. Hey,
So if I can put a better lap together, I might be able to get a 201.9. But remind me when I get back to the pits
Remind yourself.
to check my key assignments.
Sector 3
so what?
times quick.
I just brought him back to bed. He's doing a locky.
Yeah.
Well done.
203. Bloody hell, you just about hitting 202 down.
I don't know. He's 1,000th of a second off of 202.
So OCD.
Yeah. I don't have enough time for sim racing. Look at that.
I said I don't have enough time for AC, not sim racing. That's the difference.
Right.
But I think I might have to make some.
Yeah, you will love it.
I hear it's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, you're just on
Takes a little bit of
fire,
working out for mods and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
Go on
I've
as
seen him
far
on
racing.
Sector 1 is quick.
What are you doing, puppy? How you doing, mate?
Oh man, Benny.
Yes, out again, brother, out again. Oh, look at that, here we go again. More laps of backwards, forwards.
Yeah.
Good fun, good times.
I'm out here.
Here we go, this is a better lap.
Bigger car.
Okay, I could run through 130R and then to the chicane. Might be half a second up.
Take the Bentley, but I couldn't turn the battle barge.
Yeah, I put it to 400, mate, and I can even get to 400.
62 times,
I was just
okay.
like, oh. Yeah.
Totally.
Nürburgring.
Oh, God.
Much later.
10th, right in the middle of the pack. Great fun.
HMS Bentley.
Ah,
Bentley's really good at poor retard. It's really good there.
I think I saw it in one of those Mad Maxes.
Ed.
Truck.
Yeah.
There's one with a tanker on the back of it.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Toe cutter in it.
You're .002. Oh, yeah.
ah.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
I got a bit caught up in the final sector with the traffic then. That could have been a much better lap, but we'll just have to do it again.
Yes.
The Bentley. Bentley B-level.
Server.
Well, everyone knows that you've been.
Too wide.
Hello?
Hello?
Evening.
Hey guys.
Yes, well.
Mr. Brody has entered the chat.
I was like, yeah, Brody comes in last minute. Grabs the bloody,
Gonna go back to the pits and check my assignments because I think something weird is going on here.
Hey, go,
Control
mate.
settings.
Yeah, not bad.
Good size.
Good size.
I was waiting for that.
Not bad. Good size.
That's good. Pretty good.
The guy behind has just done a
I want to get rid of that.
1-3.
I want to get rid of this. I don't want to do that. I'm going to check.
Are you
Whiskey.
in the new Porsche, Dan?
Yeah, doing the 2019 version, yeah.
Curve at it.
Let me just check my Discord assignments.
Hey, Damo, do
There
you
we go,
have,
that works again.
Is that a new skin for the M-Circ?
Oh, it's something look weird then.
They've done
Something
one.
just weird happened on my
Yeah,
assignments. It just
Cool.
just mapped the change camera. Okay, so I'm not going to have time to get out and do another lap, but what I'm going to do is going to go to my setup, and average fuel use is 3.12 laps, so we're going to be going for 35 minutes. It's 2 minutes lap, 17 laps, so 17 times, say 3.5. 17 times 3 is 34. No, add another one, so that's 51. If I go 60 laps, should play it safe, I think, guys. 50 laps should, 50, maybe 60, I don't know. There's always a few people who spark up. I don't want to do a locky and run out. Mihai, whiskey is my drink of choice. Ed, I'll ask him about the drop pose in a sec. I haven't got voice activation set up on Crew Chief, unfortunately. Okay, general settings. I'm going to take some fuel out. I'm going to try practice on quali run, just to get used to the car on low.
Leave my ass out of it, mate.
Oh.
I don't care what you're going to Z for, but it's not going to be my butt.
Yeah, it is. I'm sponsored by Shell on Sunday.
Not going to use castor oil.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Hey?
It's clear.
So, yep, we're not
I'm going to approach Shell for.
we're not going to get a full lap in because in RaceRoom, once the timer reaches 0, you don't get to finish your lap. Same for qualifying as well.
So the gold Shell pretty much replicates the beer I drink, so it's alright.
So this is going to be half an out lap pretty much, because we've got 1.5 minutes left.
I didn't realise the double brown tasted like petrol.
Oh, it's so bad.
I love it.
very good, sir.
Thank you very much for tuning along, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever time it is. It's great to have you here. We're about 1 minute away from starting the qualifying session to decide our positions on the starting grid for the Tuesday Thunder race. I'm just going to run you through the format of the race very quickly before we progress, because I'm going to be quiet in qualifying because I want to concentrate. It is a 35-minute race with two 15-minute segments. So everyone goes for 15 minutes, and then there is an enforced safety car, obviously because there are no safety cars in the game. Race stewards will call safety car in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so forth, and then everybody forms an orderly line. You are not allowed to pit under the safety car. You are not allowed to unlap yourself under the safety car. So, yeah. And then after those 5 minutes are up, well, it's not normally 5 minutes, sometimes it can be 2 minutes, just until the train forms again, basically. It's go time, and that is when the race really counts. You have those last 15 minutes. So the first 15 minutes you can try a few moves, try a few lines, it's all academic, because then you all close up and you go for it again. Anyway, let's bring the boys back in.
Oh, it was an FRX90 it might be, but I think this Mustang GT3 will be closer to about 223.
Whatever.
Yeah, we all believe you. Yep.
How long's quali? Couple of minutes or? Chief.
4 or 5 minutes, but I think
4 or 5 maybe.
Calculate
you start on the track.
for 35 minutes. Hey, I'm still trying to get in. It's just taking forever.
Oh, yeah.
Same here.
Switching over to quality.
Oh, Aussie, what's up?
So for the new guys, you understand there's a pace car. The 20-minute mark, is that right?
15 minutes in, 20 minutes to go.
Right to that.
Oh, no wonder I thought I got the times mixed up. We're at Suzuka, not Spa.
How much fuel you guys recommend?
About 160-ish. Don't do a lock here, though.
Don't do a lock here.
Yeah.
60 should get you home. Well,
I've
depends on how it
done the
goes,
same. Go about 63.
Hey, Dilemma. You're not racing today, mate?
Crew chief
Dylan?
abusing.
For us.
Alright. Oh, it's a rolling start. Okay, here we go.
Using it's giving me shit.
Maximum concentration. Gonna mute the guys, and let's see what kind of time we can get. So, here we go. Enjoy the qualifying ride. That was a bit sudden. Maximum concentration. What?
Watch the track limits, please down.
This lap will not count. Let's try again. And here we go, qualifying. Catching in about 2 minutes. There we go. The understeer. Solid lap so far. A little bit too much fuel, maybe. Maximum concentration. Ah, the understeer again.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Bit too early on the turn in there. Let's bring the guys back in across the line.
Yeah, we should just do the free fall.
Yes.
2.11.
Woo! There we go. 202.1. Whew, it's very sweaty. Let's bring it back to the pits.
That's disappointing.
Let's go spectate. And make sure I put the fuel back in, of course, before I forget. Try about 60 litres. Doesn't matter if I
I'm just
overfuel the
taking the
car too
lines
much.
as to taking my Citroen.
And let's have a look at the time. There we go. Whoa, 2 seconds. Seriously?
Citroen.
Was
Cracking car there.
24 people. We got a big race today, guys.
WTCC car.
Oh
Beautiful.
no, just sorry. Oh, like general road ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is this going to be our first ever pole position?
Worked for Peugeot for 15 years. So
Oh, Krabby couldn't get us.
But anyway.
Ah.
Sorry.
Yeah, professional croissant maker, eh? She took a Stewie.
You can hear everybody grunting in the background. This is quite a physical track.
Nah, they got pistons. They're all shit.
3. Oh, I'm about to cross the line and
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's why I went up the back.
Yeah, I stuffed that one up.
4 times already set that.
yeah.
Jeez.
I think rolling starts work better.
Jeez.
Standing start.
We're on pole, guys. Okay, so the race is about to start.
What do we say?
Good luck.
60 litres, you ready?
I'm gonna put 60 in just to be safe.
20-minute remaining is the safety car. If you're leading and not feel comfortable, then just let one of the boys pass if you don't know what you're doing, but otherwise, no passing under anything. Have fun. See you bye.
Thanks, mate. Good luck, everyone.
By the way, Porsches are banned, aren't they?
Yeah.
Stop on a pit lane.
Multicoloured ones.
So you front JB?
Sorry?
The UP2?
3.
Must
be crappy.
All right, here we go.
Crap.
15 minutes of racing.
Can you do a battle, mate?
5-minute safety car, then another 15 minutes. Here we go.
What, accidentally or something there?
Let's go.
Ah,
Oh, I'm down.
terrible start.
On that one, correct control.
There we go.
Look at the AMG come through.
We're leading out of turn 1. We got Flixo behind us. But like I said, these first 15 minutes are incredibly academic. Because the safety car comes out, and then it all resets, and then it's the last 15 minutes that really count. So let's try and not kill the tyres too much.
Sorry about the barge.
We've got Flix behind us and John Bradshaw.
Horse is fast out of the hole.
Bradshaw, Krabby. Some incredibly fast people behind us. Whoa, too wide. Come on, Dan. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
Oh, sorry.
Provided we don't make any mistakes. should be okay. But then again, I am DDF Racer, and if there's one thing I'm known for, it is mistakes. Not that I'm welcoming them into this race, of course. It'd be nice to get a good result for once. Hey Rob, how are you, mate? Welcome along.
That BMW's got it down a straight.
I know. Oh, shit.
You can hear them struggling behind me.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's sideways all the way through there.
Sorry, I didn't give you a wee touch.
Oh, that's my weed.
Yeah, a little weed, did you?
Oh dear.
That's no good, mate.
Flix is keeping up behind me. Keeping up massively behind me. He's getting into his rhythm.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, this Porsche is very much about steering the rear in. Feels like you're going to lose it under braking.
Oh, someone decided to chill.
Oh no!
Oh, when Benny got us under that.
But as soon as you floor the throttle, it just goes for it. So much grip, so much stability. Just the corner entry, you've got to try and slide it round.
I see a boat.
Yeah, that's me.
Someone went off.
Some shenanigans behind us by the sounds of it. John Marcellus, thank you, mate.
I am.
Just enjoying the ride. Good to have you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Great to have you here for Tuesday Thunder with the AUS-NZ Racing guys. Running a bit wide. Woo!
Is that you, Ezra? Hello? Cheers.
You just hang under that, Daniel, did you? Look wide.
Oh, that was barely track limits.
Oh, my steering's bent.
Shouldn't be.
No damage.
No, but yeah.
That's me.
Flix is still hanging on. Oh, too wide.
I made a boat on the straight.
Sticky, how does it feel to be in a boat sandwich? Can't turn on me, man.
This is a very unfamiliar position in the lead. Woo. Bit too much curb there and settle the car. Got me offline for this one. That's the problem with this first section at Suzuka. You miss one apex, put you offline for the next apex and the next apex, and you just compounded with time losing.
I just changed my wheel rings immediately, bro.
Hey Norman, welcome back, mate. Good to see you. Always nice to see your name pop up on chat. How are you, mate?
Same bit.
So we got 30 minutes left in this race. We're 5 minutes down. When we reach 20 minutes to go, the safety car gets called. We all form up in an orderly queue.
Video that same curb.
Oh, I nearly spun it. That was ugly.
Flixo's still hanging on behind us.
Right,
Felix.
push, Daniel, settle down.
Ooh, missed that completely.
There's an explosion over there.
Not a particularly good lap. 6/10 down that one, unfortunately.
Just not close enough to get into your draft.
Can you fellas slow down a bit so I can catch it?
Sure, mate. No worries.
Oh, too deep.
Roll into turn one.
Too, damn it.
All about rhythm. This section, flow it from one apex to the next. Don't be too greedy on the throttle, otherwise the car will go completely wide. And once you're on the grass, there's no coming back from that. It just pulls you even wider. Ooh, too much curb. Very grateful that suspension damage is turned off.
Alright, you want to pull over a second, Dan? We'll have a rest, mate.
Stop for a beer.
Yeah. I got one next to me, I just can't reach it.
Isn't that what the safety car's for?
Everyone's that.
Big break.
Big break.
Yeah, Lockie, we need you in the race. If Lockie was here, we might have a bit more of a fight.
Or a pump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. While you're near you, mate, you're up down.
He's stuck in the middle of a field somewhere on free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he's probably watching this, you know.
Oh, he is. He's in the chat. He's in the chat. He was the one who actually said there's no competition without him.
Rap.
It might have been some competition if I picked a car that handled.
Come on, got the shopping cart.
The Mustang's got about as much front end as a shopping cart.
And they steer in every direction.
Use all the revs. That beautiful sounding Porsche engine.
It hasn't quite got the caster of a shopping cart, but the rest of it.
Usually the wonky wheel, isn't it?
Always.
Manny, that bloody Chev just takes off.
Man, hey.
Yeah, I'm behind one now. As soon as you get on the straight, it's like, see you.
I can catch him on the corners though. My
Bit of a wiggle there.
See, I'm slowing down because the beer's wearing off.
I can do anything.
That's much better, that apex.
I've got Brody behind me.
Whoa!
You're right in this section.
Whew, this is very sweaty work, guys.
Get to the back straight.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying the race so far, don't forget to leave me a like. Say hi in chat, because I can see you in my ridiculously sticky VR headset. And if you want to see more racing like this, then they take place every Tuesday with AUS-NZ Racing, so make sure you subscribe.
Coffee crowd, you should be right.
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Oh, you made me love this car. You made me get top of the leaderboards in this, because I saw you in the leaderboards in this car. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give that a crack at off scale.
Got about 2.5 seconds. Hey, Richard, how are you, mate? Welcome along to the stream.
You're around in default setup, but I was like, oh, you motherfucker.
Too wide.
Oh, that was close. Oh shit. Oh no. Sorry, me.
I feel like I'm missing all the action behind me.
No, it's done its thing. I just.
I would love that, Rob. That would be insane.
It looked pretty. It looked very pretty.
I've actually done a track day once, back in the UK. I think it was Three Sisters Raceway in Wigan, about 20 minutes drive from where I used to live.
I see
Drove
a
an
Porsche
Audi R8
caddy in front of me.
in what seemed like 2 minutes. It was probably more like 20. It just flew by on a hell of an experience. But it was all corners. It was like a converted go-kart track. It didn't really have a chance to stretch the legs of the Audi.
So not very often you catch a BMW in a straight line in GT3.
Ah. Unless you're in.
Felix is staying with us. I think John's getting up to speed now as well. He's not dropping back too far. Now that everyone's starting to get used to their cars and get into the swing of things. See, this is the thing. Any other
I
race...
don't think Daniel's done a pace car yet, has he?
Nah.
No,
I think
you
it's
got John
good.
like a blue band.
Obviously you don't know how to do this, mate, so just let me in front. I'll take one for the team. Sure you will.
Whoa! Almost did then, mate. Spun out coming out the curve almost.
Oh yeah, if my tactics are working, I'll talk you down. If I can't outdrive you, I'll talk shit until you crash.
Flicks with the psychological advantage.
Get in your car.
Oh, sorry. I can't fucking swear, is that what you're saying?
Dollar bills, y'all.
Negative dollar bills.
So 20 minutes to go. Safety car comes out. Drop it down to about 80k, right?
Yeah, and everyone catch up.
so we can all get past it.
Jim.
Yeah, it's the new rule, didn't you know that? The leader has to go to the back of the pack.
It's called the Suzuka Shuffle, right?
That's it.
You're learning quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, you catch on quick here.
It's like a tight sushi roll.
Although it's not the usual kind of shuffle I'm coming to expect from you guys.
About Gangnam Style.
About what?
Gangnam Style.
Oh,
Something I can imagine you doing.
See, JC Jimbo, there is a safety car coming out very soon.
the one where our mate's in the elevator.
Oh yeah.
So we're all going to have to take a break. A well-earned break because I'm getting very sweaty.
And just the look on his face.
But 21 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the race.
I reckon we need to get your videos up to about 3.5 billion hits to overtake Gangnam Style.
I won't be complaining. Richard Hunter, thank you very much for the subscribe, mate.
Demonetised, mate. When you have that many.
Oh, you guys would love that, wouldn't you? Okay, this is the point where I introduce percentage-based royalties to all of AUS-NZ. How's that sound, guys?
Yeah, good.
I get blood from a stone.
Tuesday streams only, just thought I'd get that in. Actually, Bathurst 2 hours, that's going to be pretty sick, right?
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
That's going to be getting serious.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope all the others don't end up going to iRacing instead now that they're on the same weekend.
If I play my stints right, boys, they can jump in early. I'll do a couple 2 hours stint. Get around the way.
We got Lockie on chat, by the way, asking if anyone's got Audis. Anyone driving an Audi? GT3 doesn't have Hondas, right?
20 seconds.
They look good in this.
As part of my dastardly plan here, I've leaned off and trying to save time.
Yeah, save them tyres, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
No, I'm
JB
just
and
slow.
me, Lockie.
Okay, Dan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on.
Alright, safety car boys.
20 minutes left.
Safety.
Ah, thank you, crew chief. Fuck, I really want a beer.
We got a safety car, boys. We got a chance to actually take a break.
So slow down.
Oh, slow down.
We're doing 80 k's up the front here, guys. We're coming into the double right.
Shit, Flexo, what have you been drinking, mate?
Monsters.
Might
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
2 A's.
Got 23 people in today's race. That's a hell of a turnout.
Firm or deny anything, mate.
Bit
Although-
of Carlton draft, mate.
I get the feeling that Felix and John behind us have been saving a bit on their tyres.
Maybe.
I kind of got carried away because I was in the lead. I got
I
excited.
don't know what's in it.
Magic beer.
Magic beer. It's green in colour, so I'll
Yeah,
say no
beautiful.
more there.
Just as long as it's not Nimbin beer, you should be right.
I tried that when I was back home. Oh, yuck. Here we
don't
be
like-
so much more
You
strong.
don't like Hempin beer, do you?
Alright, guys, no top and tails. It's not a gay sauna.
Oh, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the race, then
How are we doing back there, fellas?
Yeah,
don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in the chat,
Catching up slowly.
Oh.
and subscribe. Thank you very much again,
Crew
Richard.
Chief called you a bastard, mate. Sorry.
Thank you for the subscribe,
yeah, no,
Richard.
you'll
Good
be
to see you. Any friend of Rob is a friend of mine.
Temporary there, mate.
Actually, my Kuji's been really quiet. I have to sack him.
Mine's a bit of a prick, actually.
You need some of these pricks up the front to make some mistakes.
Yeah, I know.
Bastards are doing alright.
Usually happens after the safety car.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Everyone's got cold tyres.
Yeah.
And you got cold tyres, so don't be a hero. Because Kevin Costner's the hero. Don't
I'm
be him.
Superman, so I'm going to be a hero.
We give Daniel a little tap.
Oh, big one.
Big tap, guys.
Who's at the back of the pack?
Hey,
Just sharing the love, mate.
Alright.
feeling very loved, Flicks.
Everyone's here, but I'd say do it at the start finish.
Yeah.
Okay, down.
Yeah, I think everyone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it in the chicane though.
No, just when everyone's out of the chicane.
Send it.
Daniel.
We'll do countdown from 5, yep.
No, not yet, not yet.
No, sorry, after line,
the
yep.
chicane.
Sweet.
It'll ride everyone off.
You nearly went prematurely then, mate.
Wants to be on the back straight.
You ready to do some more synchronized spinning there, Ozzy? That was very pretty last time, mate.
We need some slow motion classical music
So
too.
when the last person's out of the chicane, can you just call it?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
That's pretty close anyway.
Here we go. Part 2.
We're out.
Everyone's out, yep.
Yep.
Go, go, go.
Okay, safety car end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Behind us now, 0.13.
Oh, look at that!
You're clear on the right. Far right.
Oh, Flicks got us!
Still there. Hold your line.
You see my BMW sticker from there,
That's clear.
Alex?
Nah, not quite.
Got a bit of a tap there.
A little bit closer there.
Cold tyres, they were right. Got Bradshaw behind us now, maybe he can put up a bit more of a challenge. We've got a hell of a train behind us. Got caught napping a little bit on the start there.
Shit! Oh, sorry, Alex. I was all out of control. Oh no!
It's very close, they're right behind me.
Big wreck at that, mate.
Massive wreck. Sorry, Bill, if I could put a shoe in the dirt.
Whew. Cold brakes, cold tyres. Car just doesn't want to grip up just yet. I'm all over the place.
All the way.
Come on, car. This feels completely different to the first 15 minutes. Oh, John's got the run on me.
Things not exactly fast through the mid corner.
John Bradshaw's got the run. He's going to the outside in 130R.
Oh. Sorry, Daniel.
That's alright.
Bloody hell.
Whoops.
Well done, John. That was good driving, mate.
Whew. Use the Porsche acceleration.
Nah, I wasn't meant to. That's enough.
But somehow we hold on to the lead, but this is different. John's up to speed now. He saved his tyres.
So Bradshaw behind us now, 0.27.
I'm going to have a little bit more of a struggle to hold on to this, I think. First part of the race was a bit of a cakewalk. But I don't think people were pushing as hard as they really wanted to. Whereas I think I showed my hand a little bit, to be honest with you. Too much apex.
Shut up, Kirsty.
Just going to be quiet for a couple of laps now, guys, and just concentrate.
Sorry, really took you out, Daniel.
Woo!
Jesus, you just scared the shit out of me. Undies.
Sorry.
That was meant to happen.
Another synchronized spin.
We got a race, boys! We got a race! Thrown it away! Come on, Dan.
2 weeks in a row, Krabby. Fucking not bad. Good record here, isn't it?
Did you overtake him again?
Yeah. Coming ahead of it.
Whoa.
Come on, Karen.
Oh, tires.
You know we're not going to fit through here, Daniel, together, mate.
No. Hurry up.
There you go.
Oh, too wide.
Hurry up, mate. I got no on the medal.
Thanks for the push.
I'll give you a fucking check it on.
Take all the curb and then some on the final chicane.
I'm disgraced.
Got 12 minutes left to go.
Positions, so I'm like...
The draft battle.
Those double right-handers get me every time.
205.33. Pick up behind us now. 2.0.
Don't worry, it's just you learn from your mistakes, mate. I just did a Colin McRae and just went flat out, then it grabs.
I thought you were going to say died in a helicopter crash.
Well, that just means you have no doubt, and that's good, right?
Oh, damn, 6 nights through there.
The rears are definitely starting to go. I'm not sure if you've seen that so far.
Sometimes I hate safety cars, but sometimes I like it.
I love them because of the restart.
Yeah, they all back together. It makes a different race. Roger that.
I have a love-hate relationship with restarts.
You love them, they hate you.
Yeah, they do it.
Where'd you find this turn of speed, John? What's going on?
I just babied the tyres, mate.
So,
We don't like getting fucking 70, well,
To call him the professor from now on.
Professor. Roger that. I call him a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, I'm not real smart, so I wouldn't call me the professor.
Well, that's the ironic part about it.
Yeah, that's it.
there's a song written about that as well.
Get a good run out the chicane, we could get him into turn 1.
What are your tyres then, David?
72%.
Oh, that's good. I'm on a 79.
Yeah, 77, but... And just let go.
The tyres are worse than mine.
Yeah, mine are black down, mate.
Oh, I got no one else.
I've been saving mine by driving on the grass.
Good to see you, JT. Thanks for turning in, mate. Shame you can't stick it around for the end of the race.
Are you just holding a flat 6 through there?
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I left.
This is looking good.
Fuck yeah. I just like the sound of the M6 and the sound something sexy.
So do I.
I
That's
can tell whenever it goes quiet. I'm really concentrating. John's only a second up the road.
I like a challenge, that's why I picked the Mustang. Challenge just to keep the thing on the road.
Gotta get back up.
I like turtles.
I love it.
Oh, Flix is driving very defensively. He knows I'm fast out of the hairpin, so he's holding the inside. Good on you, mate. Oh, no, sorry, mate. Sorry.
That's alright. That's alright. Keep going, mate. It's all good. Do it. Do it, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Sorry, man.
No, it's all good, man. It's all part of Tuesday Thunder.
Woohoo!
Ah.
Only reason why I'm in 13th place is because people stand in front of me. Now I'm scared that they're going to come back.
Now we got a race on our
Try and
hands.
keep that distance away.
Oh, just
How are you, Brody?
misjudged them.
No, I'm
Yeah, I know he's racing.
Okay, now the next car is just
16, so I am.
Let's make him some spots.
He was behind me for quite a few laps.
Yeah, keep blocking him, man, if you can.
Oh, Mustang looks like it's skating.
But you got to do some overtaking now.
Come on, mate, push it.
A little bit hairy with the traction control turned down.
Damn it, I got kicked for hiking.
Got Benny behind us now.
It shouldn't be, for America, it shouldn't be that. Because I used to race with guys in the UK and I'm in New Zealand.
Well, let's just say I live out in the middle of nowhere in the country and Wi-Fi selection is not very huge, so...
Probably best.
I saw your car was flashing on track a bit.
Yeah, the first couple laps you blinked in and out. Not like iRacing's where you see a car bouncing, you're like, what's it doing?
This isn't a good idea.
Is that going to jump on me?
Like when you were on track, the ping was good, but you just disappear for a few seconds and reappear.
Still there. Yeah, that's weird, man.
So I'd say it might be a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah,
Hold him on the outside.
I kind of already know that.
Oh, you race well though, mate. Like, don't let that stop you, mate. Pack it
No,
lost.
I don't let it.
You in the pack down there, Daniel? You got cars around you?
I think that's a bit of an understatement.
Usually the best racing's in the middle of the pack. It's lonely up the front.
Oh!
Where you share the pain. Share the love, Daniel. Give it to the boys.
Oh.
Or the boys giving it to you. What's happening?
It was like, at least 5 and 10 first.
Give me a one this, baby.
Hashtag trading pace.
Yeah, roger that.
We really are good teammates, aren't we, Vinny?
Yeah, see,
since I'm
you're
out of the race,
friend. Man,
I'm gonna head out.
me and Benny.
You know, Mr. Smith, coming for you, brother.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that, that's okay.
Oh, that was amazing. Hope that was on the replay.
It's tough racing. This is elbows out. They're not giving me much room.
Dropping 2 wheels in the grass right there. That is insane.
Is that Thunder wins again, eh?
Yeah, always, man. Yeah, bring the thunder.
We all made it too. That's amazing.
Sorry for the lack of commentary, but I'm concentrating.
Flash, mate. Anytime you like.
No, we're up.
Down in position 8 with Anthony Chisana ahead of us.
It's what we do here, mate. So I keep everybody involved.
Oh, he's gonna go around the outside.
Oh, around the outside. Oh, Nelly.
The rears are getting very sketchy. Rears are getting very sketchy.
Like early in this thing.
But we can get this guy. Maybe a top 5. We've got 5 minutes left though, so only maybe 3 laps in the race. Oh, I can't believe I knocked into the back of Flicks before. I'm so sorry, Flicks. It's a good drive down the straight. Get the slipstream.
That was a random bloody collision, though. Down beside each other.
Could get him into the chicane or turn 1. He's not going to give me much room though.
I think P3's gone off it.
What's the fastest lap for the race?
There we go.
Bloody good combo.
Got the drive out the chicane.
Yeah, whoever's picking next, pick WTCC.
Yeah, that's far.
Up there.
Oh, I think we've done him to death, mate.
Nah, you can never get a number though.
Fight back time.
We've never done a Formula 1 car, yeah? What about the FX18?
Yes, we have.
17. Have we?
Done
Oh, I
that.
don't know about Tuesday Thunder, maybe not. Actually, we did it in the Champions League, yep. Yeah, but you get
Already?
you find that less people turn up with open wheelers.
Yeah, it's true.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whoa!
All over the back of Alex.
Got me first yellow.
Straight out for maximum exit.
Right, coming up here, fellas. I've got Mr. Smith coming for you.
Gonna learn from my errors.
Audi around here is absolutely amazing, though.
Oh, shit. Sorry, mate, you was right over in front of me. Sorry, dude.
That's alright.
Woo!
You taking it,
Yep, Hooligan definitely losing grip now, mate.
Sorry, bud.
Feel sorry for the Mustang that I slammed into after.
No!
Was that Brody?
That was me.
Sorry. Oh,
Give him a go.
sorry.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Get the drive. Get him into turn 1. Whew.
Honestly, that could have been me just breaking.
I think this might be last lap now.
Oh, I thought that was breaking too early.
2.7.
Already caught a few people out. Still there. Breaking too early in this thing.
No! No!
Too many people trying to fit into a little area.
Oh no.
Still there, left side.
Listen, they're going to punish laps.
Ah!
Yeah, you're first from the rear, mate.
Locking going into turn 2. Don't panic, we'll get him back.
Oh, I just went in too high into turn 1.
It'd be pretty cool if you could reverse grid it each week.
From
It's the
qualifying.
same server, you could actually do that.
From race results from the previous week.
Oh, I had to go for the send and it didn't work.
Yeah, you just manually set them, I think. Okay.
No, you use the import from previous session on last week's results. Does it all automatically. Then anyone else who joins just starts at the back.
Still with you, left side's clear. Nice move, mate.
We'll just take quality right out of it.
Give him a bit of space on the inside.
Pretty much.
Give him the room, nice, be nice and fair.
Yeah, well, it's working now well.
We've still got Alex Swenson, Anthony Stazana behind
It's
us.
probably best you just keep.
Oh, so we're back up to P7, so nothing lost really.
You don't want someone who's coming into their second week and not really confident starting off pole for their second race.
Baptism of fire.
Holy shit.
Third race, I'll have you know, guys.
Like John Kiwi when he first going, I'll go for a piss.
Everybody
Oh.
Oh, what's up? Oh, the racist kind of mate. Fucking idiot.
Beg your pardon?
Jeez.
You heard me.
That's another strike.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you fucked that up.
Side's clear.
We don't need another hero.
Terrible end to the race.
Why not?
That was fun, fellas. That was
Oh.
Oh, you should make the time more than 41 seconds.
Kerry Smith cut the last
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, doing F1's
Oh.
I'm all for that. I don't like corner cuts. Well done, Kerry.
James.
It's a bit warm.
Kerry in a fucking stupid place though.
I just got a little bit too excited on that one, guys. Ah, so frustrating. There is always next week, John. You've got to send it. That was some scruffy driving.
See ya. Hey, mate.
Very scruffy driving from myself there, but hey,
That was a lot of fun. Yep.
Yeah, good bud.
Thanks, boys.
Sorry
That
about
was
the
tough.
restart.
heaps of fun, guys.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, I didn't make it either.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, whoever's in that little Z4 tagged. 100% my bad.
Lucky.
100% homo you after.
100%
Sorry
my
for
bad.
putting, making people uncomfortable 3 wide into there fast.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, John. I just had to go for the gap. When you no longer go for a gap,
Not
you know the
approve of
phrase.
that.
Good win, John. Good win, mate.
Yeah, good work, Dave.
Well done, all.
Hey, you got to shout out the
Good race.
Gary though, mate.
Good race.
Great run.
Yeah.
He got a third podium.
Good race, Kerry.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Sorry,
Yeah, mate.
So we ended up finishing in 7th position. Ah.
Stuck over his
It's
ass.
pretty bad.
Thanks, Hooligan. Thanks for watching, mate. Good to see you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next race. Every Tuesday, so same time next week we'll be back. Don't know what combo we're doing yet, but we will be deciding that in the week. Thanks for watching, mate.
Go something different. I'll go, I'll try the McLaren, but it was a box of shit.
The Audi's actually really
I
good.
thought, oh, the
You should
Audi,
have went
it's
the
great.
Mustang.
No. It's been even worse.
Good fun though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shit, man.
So sorry for the tap on the back flicks going into spoon curve, mate.
It's all good, mate. I've been there and I've done it.
First
Yeah,
warning.
should haven't much.
First warning.
Next time, though, you're in trouble, man.
Tuesday Thunder is probably trying things that you normally wouldn't just to learn to do it rather than doing it in the bloody theories so that
Yeah.
you do. It does matter.
Yeah, true. Now the race kind of just fell apart after that.
Hang around and watch the Naptic stream.
Yeah, mate.
Hey Jay, thanks, mate.
Your
I'll load her up and load the smoke.
Oh, Brett, if you can't hear, it's your turn or Wombat. Have you chose Wombat?
I was actually thinking the Formula RaceRoom 3 at the Hungaroring, whatever it's called.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Oh.
I like it. I like your thinking.
Well, we've run.
If you do FX9, oh.
I'm not
Hey
ready
Jim,
for FX.
thanks for watching the race, mate. Thanks to have you.
Yeah.
FX3 have bloody downfalls, don't they?
Oh, jeez. Alrighty,
Yeah.
so let
Is
us
that the Taurus?
skip ahead.
Nah, the F3. The next step up.
Oh.
Let's exit the server and put some music on in the background.
I don't know.
I did just choose it, bro. We'll run it.
As you can tell, it
Yeah,
is
well, I
very
thought we'd
warm
run
right
two
now.
Tops a couple of weeks. So why not give open?
Very
It was
warm.
A bit of a crack.
Ah.
How'd you go? How'd you go in the race?
Started 10th, got to 8th, spun out, back to 21st, made it to 8th, spun out, back to 21st, made it
Oh,
to
yeah,
7th.
Yeah,
That's a
that
Tuesday.
happens.
And I
It's
collected
fine.
about 3 people by mistake.
Like, I just had, like, I went to avoid, just spun it. It was just
Yeah.
like, alright, okay. Then
Yeah.
I just had a few other mistakes. I was like, oh, it comes in threes.
Poor Benny passed. I was just straight into the back of him, and I was like, "Whoops!" I was braking about 50 meters
bro.
later.
It's all good.
I was braking about 50 meters later than everyone else. I'm like, "Why are you braking now? Just move!"
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
Oh, well.
Like I said, I did it to whoever's driving that little Z4. So
If I didn't spin out, I probably could have been up the front.
That was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Sweat up. Holy dooly.
Yeah, it's pretty warm, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
glad.
good to see.
I just parked on the side of the track and just cracked a beer, eh? I was like,
So anyway,
Good fun, guys. Thanks.
yeah,
Good
no
finish,
problem.
Kerry. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No worries.
What was that?
so,
Third podium.
yeah, Kerry, bro.
My first podium.
Fuck yeah, man.
Nice one, mate.
Well done.
You've been
I've
slogging
been doing a
away.
lot of rank service with the GT3s.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah,
Well done.
Alright guys, I might go and wrap the stream up now, so if there's anything you want to say to the chat before I go, now's your chance.
Come
See you
through.
later. Send my mother and father.
Don't drink Fosters.
Sorry, I couldn't get up front there for you, Lockie.
Yeah. They're lying to you if you're overseas. Don't drink Fosters. It's not Australian beer.
Yeah, don't. Man, drink double brown.
Awesome.
You're expecting something serious, Daniel, were you?
No, I know what to expect. I've done 3 of these now, guys.
Yeah, young Padawan.
Awesome racing as always, guys. Thank you so much. And are we definitely doing Formula 3 at Hungaroring? Is that locked in?
Yeah, we'll lock it in, Eddie. Yeah, that's what he's picking.
Lock that in.
Yeah, lock it in, Eddie.
Lock it in, send it.
Nice.
I won't actually have to practice the one.
Alright, I'll catch you all next week anyways. Thanks again for the awesome fun, guys.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for coming.
And there we have it. That is AUS-NZ Racing. Top quality, guys. Top quality, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Great to have you here in the chat. Great to have you for the race. If you enjoyed the race, leave it a like. And if you want to see more, if you want to see next week, Formula 3's at Hungaroring. Same format, same everything, same people. Hopefully not the same temperature. Then subscribe and tune in at the same time next week. Yeah, could have had a better race. The first half was so promising as well. The first 15 minutes were probably some of the best I've driven, but I think I just took too much out of the tyres in hindsight. I should have held back a little bit, and I just got too excited. Second half of the race, I had John Bradshaw and Felix all over the back of me, and just cracked under pressure. There's no other way to say it. I mean, I could have been a little more careful and could have fought back, but that tap on the on the back of Flicks really sent the race into a backward spin. From that point onwards, I dropped down from 3rd to 7th or 8th or whatever it was, and then after that point, it was just scruffy. I was just too scruffy trying to fight back. But this is Tuesday Thunder. It's all for fun. It's all academic. There's no points. There's no prizes. Only the right not to get humiliated in the next round. Next round, it will be good to have you back, Lockie. I'm looking forward to getting you back on track next week and racing with it. Yeah, I managed to stick with JB in the first half and stick with Flicks as well. Yeah, John, I'm really proud of my pace in the first half. Really proud of my pace in the first half, but I just threw it all away. Don't crack under pressure, that's the phrase. Anyway, more of the same next week. Formula 3's at Hungaroring. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And same again next week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all then.
Staring out the window, hoping, waiting, trapped on my own thoughts, gathering. Nowhere inside here, silence. Waiting for the shadows to